Hello, beautiful souls. Dominica here with you, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm about to share with you 5 tips that work when dealing with life stressors. These tips are based on research, my own life experience, and also working with different residents within mental health settings. So the first tip that I'm about to share with you is setting realistic goals for yourself. This is something that can be overlooked by a lot of individuals. I know we all come from different backgrounds, families, and cultures. However, knowing your limits can be very important. If you feel like you can only do, say, 3 tasks a day as opposed to 4, even realizing that will help you dealing with stress. It will help you preventing mental drainage and burnout. So whatever it is for you in your life, realizing what are the things that you need to get done and what are the things that are optional or they can wait. So realizing these things um, will help you cope with the stress. Tip number 2 is accepting the fact that you are already burnt out, and realizing that you have taken on too much, and it's okay to be burnt out. It's okay, that doesn't make you useless. It doesn't make you anything. It just means you are burnt out, and accepting that will help you cope with stress. I know, as I said earlier, for many of us, it can be that's something that can be very hard to accept. We start blaming ourselves, we start feeling disappointed within ourselves. However, realizing that, okay, I am stressed out, but it's okay. Perhaps I need to rearrange my plan for the day, see what I can finish tomorrow, see what thing can be done after a week or whatever it is in your case. So tip number 3 is journaling. So journaling can be helpful to let out that steam, that worry steam, if that makes sense. So if you have things on your mind, worry can be written out on a piece of paper. Also, I find if you journal prior to an event that will put you out of your comfort zone. So, for example, for a lot of people, family gatherings can be quite stressful. So, journaling can be quite helpful here if you write out uh, your kind of safety plans when you will encounter family gatherings. So what will you do if you find yourself stressed out during family gatherings? Are you going to take 5-minute break? Are you going to leave early? Are you going to smile and kind of redirect the conversation to another topic? So all these little things, um, having them all on paper. So in a way, you're kind of living that experience before it happens. So that on its own can help you prepare for a stressful event. So that brings us on to the 4th tip, which is knowing your triggers. So what are the triggers? So triggers are something or even someone that we know will make us feel very uncomfortable. So in the case of anxiety, it's something that will make us feel very anxious, very fearful. So coming back to family gatherings, for a lot of people, family gatherings can be very stressful experience. So identifying that well in advance, and knowing that, okay, my family or families in general are my triggers. So So at least you can prepare, and next time that you do see your family or family that triggered you, so you can prepare well in advance, and at least then your worries wouldn't feel as intense, if that makes sense. And then the final point number 5, is working on the physiological symptoms of anxiety. So when we're anxious, we generally experience shortness of breath, generally. And even if you don't notice that, take a notice next time you feel very anxious, the breath generally becomes shorter, and you feel your stomach becoming almost like a knot. So what do we do in this situation? So one of the things that we use at work, within the mental health settings, we always work on breathing techniques. So we breathe in and we breathe out. So breathe in as slowly as you can. So breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth as slowly as you can. So when you regulate your breathing, um, even though your body is anxious, by you slowing down your breathing, you'll show your body and your mind that it is okay. And even if you don't necessarily um, think that it is okay, that even if you do fear, for example, family gatherings, or or whatever it is for you, like it could be like an animal that you fear, like a spider or whatever it is, you by you slowing down the breathing, even though you're still anxious about your trigger, it will help you relieve the symptoms. So these are the 5 tips that work when coping with daily stressors. There's obviously more tips out there. I only mentioned uh, just a couple of them that I found worked for me and at work. So if you found this video helpful, if you happen to resonate with the content of this video, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. It'll definitely help me out a lot. And also, just before I wrap up, please do not replace any medical or legal advice. So uh, follow your doctor's advice, and thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.